Okay, let me just deal with my intrusive thoughts first. Give me 1 second here. Just gotta quickly deal with the old intrusive thoughts. There we go. Okay.
Amazing.
I can't not. Oh, Ginseng, and I think Nightshade I also couldn't get. But let's see what I'm actually lacking. The answer is nothing. I probably would like enough to do more great heals than that, though. Mandrake.
Might be the Mandrake.
Spider Silk. Ginseng.
Oh, the Spider Silk. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, very low on Spider Silk. God, stop all of these things. Oh, no. Well, I mean, I'm semi-low on Spider Silk. I guess it's the Mandrake. I'm just gonna say it's both. Hope y'all wanted inventory management, because that's what the game is. I definitely want more Mass Dispels.
Yeah. Black
Nightshade,
Foils.
Black Pearl, Spider Silk I'm good on.
Oh, and the Nightshade too, yeah. So Black Pearls and Nightshade, potentially.
I think I'm probably good on Nightshade. It's probably the Black Pearls. Huh. Is this Nightshade? That looks like it's probably Nightshade.
Yeah,
Yes.
probably.
Okay.
Yep, it was the Nightshade. You got 40 Black Foils, but only 29 Nightshade.
Good thing I put them in 2 bags, so it's not at all confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Can't afford that much.
Womp womp. 11 more. I mean, that'll get you exactly up to 40, so...
Well, so much for all that massive amount of money I had. Guess I better go kill a dragon to get some more money.
Uh-huh.
But then
And
I'm going to use
all of those spell components
exactly.
that you just bought.
We should, yes. We're all fully healed. I think I am fully capable of killing the Dargo, but I maybe want to actually keep my characters in command mode, because...
Yeah. At least in situations where things start getting out of hand, like charms and stuff.
So, Speclad asked if we've made friends with the gargoyles yet. The answer, of course, is no, because the fetch quest to get that, which is the first fetch quest in the entire game, led to another fetch quest, 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 so we're getting some fucking dragon eggs!
Hooray! Fetched questception.
How much Pez did you order? You always ask Van Whitman in chat. That was not Pez, tragically. Oop. Gotta remember who's who.
It was not Pfeffermints.
Yes, attack yourself. I need to remember who the rangers are. I think I specifically need to remember who the not rangers are. Gully Duper. Cool.
Oh, you haven't equipped people.
Gully Duper, Shamino, Gweno. Maybe I do need to remember who the rangers are.
It seems about evenly split.
Yeah, it's about evenly split is the problem. YOLO, Hana, and Sherry. Okay, there's only 3 rangers. YOLO, Hana, and Sherry. Fine. Good. Perfect. Yeah! You're damned right Sherry got the kill. Oh, what? Get out of battle mode, please. Thank you. Let's just walk on the gold. Is there enchantment in this game? Asked Van Whit.
The max stat is 30. It might be worth maxing out Sherry's deck since it would only take 1 level.
Definitely not, because Sherry is meant to be the strongest character, and how dare you suggest we put any points into anything else? It is Sherry's destiny.
You've already got some character's strength up to 30, and Sherry can't get 30 strength, but okay.
Just because it's impossible doesn't mean it's not her destiny. This seems fine.
What are these?
It's a Tanglevine.
Oh, okay. Van Whitman, I don't know what you mean by enchantment.
Let me just sneak right in there. Wait. Oh yeah, not Julia, Hana. God damn it. YOLO, Hana, Harry. I won't get it all confused by having intentionally pronounced all of those names like an imbecile. Well, we've killed that Tanglevine. Good thing that dead Tanglevine looks indistinguishable from living Tanglevine. Oh dear, this is going to get very confusing. Maybe kill the flowers. Oh, these are both dead. I have no idea what I'm attacking, but, like, it's here, so... Yeah. I'm very confused by all the things that are happening. I guess the actual vines don't seem to be moving at all? How does one kill a vine? Do they become equipped with industrial strength weed killer, as Dan in chat? I'm going to go with definitely. I don't know what that does, so I don't really care if you do that. You just booped my team, but that didn't do anything, so okay. I've been thoroughly booped. I note that you have booped me, sir. Sherry is quite booped. That's unfortunate. But we need to rest anyway, so not when foes are near. Okay, let's try and find somewhere where foes aren't near. You know what? We've made no progress. I'm just gonna go rest in an inn and do this again in the morning.
Yeah.
Maybe cast Fireball. Oh, good point, Van Whitman. It didn't occur to me that, of course, vines would be particularly unhappy with fire.
And Fireball, the one that explodes, would be particularly useful.
Yeah, I don't think I have that one.
You did gain a level, though, so presumably you could probably go get higher level spells now.
I could, but I'm not going to, so I don't know why you even bother suggesting it. You know full well that I'm not going to.
I can't argue against that.
I could do something sensible that obviously I ought to do, but as I'm not going to, why waste your breath? The game might make you cast higher spells, he always says Van Whitman in chat. I get the feeling that this is the kind of game where, essentially, except for maybe one critical spell, say Dispel Field, you could get away with never using magic. We're gonna kill this Drake before anybody managed to do a melee attack.
Yep.
Oh yeah, see, Weasel harassing random wildlife, says Van Whitman in chat. This isn't random wildlife, this is a Drake. I mean, some joke about his music being bad or something. Is Drake one of the like awful Trump douchebags? I don't know. If so, then
don't know.
There's a good reason.
I think you're probably mixing him up with Kanye, but
yes, Kanye is most certainly a scumbag. I mean, really, even setting the Trump things aside, if your surname is West and you name your child North, you're just not a good person. Like, it seems self-evident that, like, that is just not the act of a deserving human being. So.
Drake is Canadian, it looks like.
Oh, well, then he's okay.
Yes. Well, he has dual citizenship, but I think he's...
like many a Canadian, but I will happily assume the best of my countrymen, given that I have chosen this country.
It says that... Where was that again? Yeah, he... In 2021, he joined a group of Canadian musicians to work with the Songwriters Association of Canada to lobby Prime Minister Justin Trudeau to restructure the country's copyright law to allow artists and their families to... Okay, that's a separate thing, but he's also against police shooting of black people, which I don't think Kanye would be.
That's a good thing to be against.
Yeah. But you know what I mean. Like, I bet Kanye would like...
Yeah, it would definitely, they probably deserved it. Dargon's not accustomed to being surrounded.
He did name his son Adonis, so...
I mean, that feels less bad than Northwest.
For sure.
Oh no, the Avatar attacking a parent and their kids is Van Women in chat. You're not wrong. That is what I'm doing. Also, it's hilarious that you say no longer USA when I've lived in Canada for 10 years.
You could conceivably drag the cannon all the way up here.
The problem is, I doubt that it'll go through the cave entrance.
No, that's true, but at least for this, you might be able to, like, farm dragons.
Oh, God, because it'll remember that it's there. Yeah,
exactly,
I mean, I would have to get the last hit. Yeah, but you're not wrong. Oops. You ain't getting away from me. It's so weird that it just becomes a chest. That is... that's just weird. Why does it just become a chest?
I mean, dragons are known for hoarding treasure, so maybe that's what it's trying to tell you.
Except that, like, enemies do, like, when you search them, what you find is a chest. That's perfectly common.
That. But it could be that, like, this is a guarantee. Basically, it's telling you that the chest is a guaranteed drop from the dragon. I don't know. Or maybe it just doesn't want to show the corpse of a dragon on the ground.
Dragons are just mimics, says Van Women. That's probably the explanation.
Or dragons are just mimics. So a dragon egg is a mimic egg.
Just use, not look. Look at all that money. She's going to leave it sitting on the ground. 40 gold coins and 30 gold coins.
Wow.
I eventually pop my... I hope when I eventually pop my clogs at the tender age of 50, I turn into a chest that's just full of bills and debts, says Dan in chat. I think it's very strange that they just turn into a chest. I can't really get over that. That seems extremely odd to me. A little tiny animation around the around Sherry. I'm following the left. I know there's nothing here. I've already been here.
Yeah.
I just can't not. I have to follow the left wall. It's the law. Resist. Okay, there should be 2 Dargons somewhere in here, and there is one of them. Which one am I? He's backfiring that bow. That's downright. That's a skill right there. Oops. I love not having a proper D-pad, having to use my mouse to move crosswise. Oops, I just attacked my friend for no reason.
Well, it was fun.
It was fun. Oh. Boy, I wish I could tell who I was all of the time. That would help me a lot. What is happening? Cool. He decided to run away, like, into more danger, just put himself more in the way of all of us.
That's fine, these things happen.
No, wait!
No treasure chest.
It makes
Unless
less
it's
sense.
on top of somebody.
No, because the Dargon was right here.
Yeah.
Well, that went a hell of a lot better than it did last time.
Yeah, it sure did. It's funny, when you control everybody...
Yeah, it turns out they're imbeciles. It was an inflatable Dargon, says Specglad in chat. It just burst. I'm sure my, Cool. Great. Well, I'm just gonna go die here in the lava. I was gonna say, I'm sure my swamp boots are good enough for lava. Well, if you hear something to the southwest, then I'm going to continue following the left wall. How dare you distract me? If it was Minecraft, you just dunk water over it, says Ben Whitman in chat. Yep. Just looking to steal some eggs. There's what I was expecting to happen before. It's nothing! Good thing you can
It's
save
nothing.
anywhere.
Wait. Did you check the area to the right there?
Ooh, good call. I thought that was just a wall, but it is.
It is just a wall. But I wasn't sure either, so.
Yeah. Who's shooting? Of course, the Dargon can presumably still gate in a demon. We just basically got lucky last time.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
It's possible
I was
that
just looking at all the spells to see if it would be possible to undemon the demon, like unsummon, but I didn't see any like destroy summon or something like that.
I wonder if, like, I'm essentially distracting him by being right on top of him, and that's what's not allowing him to summon the...
He does seem to do certain spells a lot in certain situations. Like, he'll do chain lightning over and over in certain situations.
Whereas when we're surrounding him, he never uses chain lightning, which is imbecilic.
Yeah, because that kills him.
Well, I mean, sure, it does kill him. That's fair enough. But, you know, we also kill him, so...
True.
No chest! Charge broken. What was...
I don't know what that means.
What the break a charge? What did it do? Is it okay? Charge broken. But the break though, those explosives. Okay, charge broken. Look at this, we're all still over 100. I mean, I will switch people back to not being in command mode because it sucks to everybody in command
battles,
mode. But yeah,
just hard battles you should do this for.
Exactly. It does really seem like their AI is trained to make you not over reliant on their AI. You're going all the way up there, Gweno. Okay, Goy needs to cure Goy's self. Yeah, actually try and make a little bit of room for the others. Good aim. No. Shimino's kinda hurt, not too bad. Can I train Goy not to be so damned slow? But you will never get away from Mighty Mouse. Dragon critical. Dang it, I was really hoping Sherry would get the kill. And that one just became gold. I don't understand anything.
Hooray! So much for generalizing.
You, Shimino? Everybody else is in good shape. Oh man, just controlling your characters. Turns out that's how you beat this video game. Just control your characters. This is bothering me a lot, these corners with lava in them. I mean, you can just undo it, but it seems a bit lame that it's like, well, guess I got to see what's over there. Nope, nothing. Any other Dargons? Oh, maybe this is like the nest? Maybe in the middle of that is where the egg is? Maybe there's a secret wall on the other side, says Becklad. I choose to believe that, secret passages don't exist in what are basically just caves.
Yeah, in caves. Yeah. I don't think they do.
I don't think you can even hit from that angle, yeah. Well, the Drake is critical, so now... Oh, it's time to deal with the real enemy!
Yep.
Excuse me while I try to remember who I am. Must be you. Got a bit of a log jam going on here. Always show your back to your enemy. That's in Sun Tzu, you know.
Yes, as is fight from the low ground, as we learned from Dark Eyes Battlegate.
Yep. Come on, Duper, dupe him. Okay, we got care of the Drake. Cool. Good is talk English, ing. You know, the dungeon door is small. How does a humongous dragon fit through it? That's Van Whitman in chat. The actual, like, if you just look at the body of the Dargon and everything sort of wrapped in, they're really just like scaly weasels.
Ah, yes, scaly weasels.
Wasn't this topic covered in Phantasy Star? They slouched, says Backlight in chat. That's true. The Dargon in Phantasy Star did have to slouch to fit into the battle screen. I actually missed the direction I intended to move in. Dargon heavily wounded. Dargon missed 3 times in a row. There's our favorite spell. It's too bad we never hit the enemy. I feel like if we hit the enemy, that's like a good step to actually beating the enemy is hitting the enemy. Maybe I'm just, you know, overanalyzing the situation, but I do think that probably we should occasionally hit if we want to win.
And also overanalyzing.
And also not hit my own teammates. That would also help with the defeating the enemy thing. Dargon critical. Miss, miss, miss. Miss, miss. Miss. Hit. Miss. Hit. Miss, miss, miss. The real reason to have, like, a spiked helm and all of that is just so that you have more opportunities to attempt to actually hit the enemy.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, let's get away from any traps and send my most injured person to untrap it. Good for me. Okay, Duper and Chimino are hurt. Oh, I never searched the Drake. 13 gold coins. It's another Drake. Good miss. Oh, Drake's critical. You can run, but you can't hide from Sherry. Drake killer.
Sherry brings death wherever she goes.
They call her Sherry Deathbringer. Deathbringer. No one hears it. Oh, well. Cool, thank you. I wanted a demon. That makes this battle better. Stupidly, I'm gonna save here. Can't imagine any reason why that's the worst idea imaginable. Hello, Vector Blaze. I certainly remember saying Vector Blaze, so in that sense I remember you. Not confident that I could place which series you've appeared in before, Vector. Probably you are somebody who also appears on another server or another system with a different name, so good luck me remembering. ShamWowino, you can join in that battle. Is there no paralysis spell for the paralysis demon? Asks Van Whitman in chat, and I don't quite know what. Julia finally gets to move. I love dealing with 2 enemies at the same time. Oops. Yeah, only got 1 weapon in range. Can you not just dispel the demon? Oh! Is that what you're suggesting? Like, just cast Dispel on the demon since the demon is magic in the first place.
Yeah, I doubt that'll work, but...
Yeah, I would be extremely surprised. But given that you can save and load anywhere, it is worth a try. And I don't think that we're, like, so screwed that I will regret saving right here. So... Yeah, no. No effect. I used to chat, but I suddenly stopped using Discord for a while, so I'm busy. Well, you do not need to apologize to me. The thing I love about these battles is that they take forever. They would take less time if I had everybody in auto mode, except that it would just take less time for me to get killed. Oh my god, the miss... Oh, apparently they're both hurt enough to run away like absolute cowards. But you can never escape Sherry, Deathbringer. Oops. Did not realize who I was controlling there. Cool. Yes! You're damned right, Sherry. Deathbringer. Brought death upon this, Let me just step on that corpse. That's respectful. Boy, when they're running away like the absolute cowards they are, they sure run away fast. I think I'm actually going to...
there's like a speed increase spell.
I'm going to go out of battle mode and, yeah, just sort of restart the battle that way. Oh, hello. I spy a down ladder. And you know what's great about down ladders? Everybody who I've already spent all this time killing just comes back to life.
That is what's great about down ladders.
Which one of you is Julia?
There does not appear to be a haste spell. There is a stop time spell at the 8th circle, but it's not particularly useful. Every time I hope that Sherry, Deathbringer, will be the one to get the killing blow. It's not like she can't be, it's just not especially likely. Cool, missing helps. One coward. Where the hell did you run to? Stop running away from me. Cool, I get to encounter a tiny little drake. Isn't stop time spell just the pause button, says Van Whitman in chat?
You would think if it stopped time for everybody else, it stops time for you too, but...
That just follows. Just makes sense to me. You didn't check the demon corpse, says Van Whitman. I didn't actually forget about it. It's just I'm not done dealing with that Dargon. You do not want to let them run away, because then they will cause big issues, and unfortunately, I've pretty much let that one run away. Yeah. 24 gold coins and 45, I can't read, 45 gold coins. It was that I was going to leave.
And fold.
I raise 50 and fold. Well,
that's where you ran away to.
I doubt that this is the same Dargon. That's exactly what I did not need right now. Well, we're still all above 100. I'm going to trust the save. How many Dargons are there on this ship? Anyway, Aspect Lad, just infinite. They just forever.
Speclad, I think you mean how many Dargons are there on this shisp?
More of our oh so good language. I'm actually going to. You're Hana, right? Yeah, okay. So let's bump you out of the way. You are YOLO, yes, so I can bump you out of the way. What I wanted was to just do this exact battle over again, so I'm really quite glad that they gave me the opportunity to do the exact same battle. Bueno's kinda hurt. Goy and Duper are very hurt. Forgot what was happening there. And Goy's dead. Oh no, that went back to himself enough times. Cool.
Huh.
I'm actually going to heal Duper first.
You're going to heal Duper
I'm
first.
going to heal Duper first. This just sucks. This just plain sucks. Everything about this sucks. It's time for a midstream break, so, you know, when this battle is over in 6.5 hours, I'll take a midstream break.
Uh-huh.
Is the Dargon hurt enough to be running away? It appears to be running away. So the game does have battles.
It does appear to be running away.
Says Bit in chat. You've done a good job of not catching us during battles, I guess. So Gweno dies. Who cares? I realize that I am leaving Goy extremely hurt, but Goy is not presently especially threatened, so... Julia's charmed. Cool! Oh, Shamino is also charmed. I didn't even realize that. I can't really let either of these get away. I mean, chasing down running enemies is easily the worst part of any video game. You have short-range weapons. What am I thinking? Uncharm these jackasses. Oh, somebody killed that. Or was that the previous one? Oh, this is real fun. Now I'm experiencing fun. Okay, we're gonna do this again. Finish this battle out of battle mode. I believe in you, Duper, slightly.
I am not so confident.
God, I hate this game! I so didn't need that. You know what? I saved just before doing that, so we're just gonna not let that happen.
I'd bring Sherry over. I put Duper there and then bring Sherry over and then have Sherry be the pick-offer.
I think you're right that Sherry is, bringer of death. Sherry, Deathbringer. Good aim. Good aim. Good aim.
Good aim, mate.
Ow, 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 ow. Everything's fine. Good aim. Nope. I'm simply not allowing that to happen. It's just not going to happen.
My power is flickering here. My computer is hooked up to a battery. We'll see if it lasts.
Oh, I suppose it makes sense that the fireball would have no effect on the quite fireproof dragon. Okay, that was not my best thought. YOLO. I only live once. Cool, I walked out instead of further in. Your aim is no better than Sherry's! Your aim is worse than Sherry's.
Wow.
How is this an unsolvable problem? Okay, here's what we truly do. Get out of combat. Don't even worry about that jackass. Heal Goy. Send down only one jackass. Let's go with Shamino.
I think you mean ShamWow.
ShamWowino. Because Shamino gets 3 attacks per attack. I hate this video! I just can't deal with this right now. I can't! Because he's gonna just knocked over my midstream break.
Hooray!
Everything is great. Everything is fine. I had a brief panic attack of the idea that maybe I'm just not sufficient for Dargons right now, but I think this is just a particularly unlucky situation. So what I'm gonna do is just walk away. Sometimes you just walk away. Love how all this lava everywhere isn't enough to light anything. Still gotta get out the old torches. Oh, probably should consider healing myself. That would be good. Not use. How we doing? Good. The thing is, I'm not really sure whether I'm looking to fully explore this Dargon nest, or I'm just looking to find a Dargon egg. And you would think that a Dargon egg could be anywhere within the Dargon nest. So I'm not confident that it makes sense for my priority to be like going down another level. Like, it may be that there are other things you eventually need to do in this Dargon nest, and I'm sort of overthinking it if I'm going to the next level down. Or it could be that I'm overthinking it in the opposite direction. So, something will happen. It'll be great. Fine, just take a distant shot. Julia is really, really slow. Duper is also quite slow. The strongest characters are also hilariously slow. Okay, Shamina's the only one who's particularly hurt. I was thinking that there weren't enough Dargons here, so I'm really glad to see another Dargon. That improves my mood enormously. I think that keeping focus still makes the most sense. Oh my god, hit! Hit! Good for you, Mallow. Cool. Mallow's headset is, not functionable.
I mean, technically my headset's working, but my right earpiece just completely shattered and broke.
Wow! It's like, so this is not merely, it is not functioning as it ought to, broken.
Like, yeah, it's like, the plastic shattered and the pieces inside, the metal pieces inside are all, like, disconnected and frayed and
this is the,
on their own.
This is the,
Yes, the Razor.
Razor, thank you, yeah. My Razor also had the plastic broke in a way that it is no longer wearable break.
Yes,
which is...
that is what happened to mine, but also the plastic broke in a way that is no longer wearable, so I'm holding it just on my left ear at the moment. And the right side is, exposed metal wires, which is probably safe and totally cool.
I mean, in all honesty, it probably is, because it would be maximum 5 volts, but...
Yeah. And now I'm deciding what to do about it. Like, I think I have my old headset somewhere, but it might be... I'm gonna look for my old headset.
Ooh, Dwagon, says Lord Afk in chat. How's the mouse doing, asked Nettie. The mouse is doing great. The dragons are just so annoying because they run away real fast. So you think you're doing fine. You think you've done a bunch of damage against them, but then they run away. Then they just show up again. So any progress you feel like you've made, you haven't made. And like, that dragon's running away, but I have to deal with this dragon because he's killing me. Humanity, they fly away? Asks Lord Afghanchat. By all accounts, they appear to run away on their forelegs. I see absolutely. They're just like, most birds, if you encounter them, they actually don't fly very much because flying is like a very energetic way of moving. So it's an unfavorable way for them to get around. So like, if you see a goose, I'm just gonna say, yes, you could kill a goose. What the hell is that? I've had this discussion twice recently. Be an ape. You're an ape, you can kill a goose. It's fine. Anyway, like, a goose won't fly away from you because it'll just, like, run, and it's very silly. Very silly goose, you could say. Oh! I would think a dragon could fly pretty... Fair enough, Nettie. I mean, it does run away fast, so maybe it's supposed to be flying, but it just seems to be able to run pretty fast, too. And, of course, once you've got them down to critical, it's extremely likely you won't actually manage to kill them. Finally! Finally! Okay, Julia is extremely hurt. Yes. Finally stab! Says Specklad in chat. Which game was that from? I think that was, one that had its own horrible machine translation. Oh, that was, Digimon... It was the other Digimon Ruby. The Digimon Ruby that isn't Digimon Ruby, it's the other Digimon Ruby. Like how they constantly miss the giant lizard to hit their friend, says Nettie in chat. It's a good point. Like, not only do they miss all the time, but when they miss, they hit their own friends. Cool. I wanted Sherry dead. Okay, let's play the Which One is Gweno game. Doogie Man Sapphire, aspect that in chat. I don't think Finally Stab was from that. I think it was from that, like, it was like a tactical RPG, but very badly made. that Doogie Man's game. Was that Doogie Man Sapphire? Digiman Sapphire? I don't remember. I remember which game, but I don't remember which name that game had. Okay, that was Sapphire. Go duper. What I don't know is, like, is this the same Dargon that I brought down to nearly dead, who has now, like, gone away and recovered, which I don't know whether they can do or not, or is this just yet another Dargon? And yet another, that jerk. All the way over there. Cool. I'm experiencing fun. Probably should have had you heal yourself, but whatever, we'll be fine. I doubt the Dargons work differently from other enemies in terms of respawning off-screen, says Nettie in chat. So certainly, so it's just that I'm not quite sure what the rules are anyway. Found my old headset, didn't find the charger for it, but it still somehow has a charge. I can hear you, but my mic isn't working yet. Probably some driver issue. Welcome to the world of tomorrow.
How about now? Oh,
whoa! That
worked.
That worked, but is unbelievably loud and clippy. You might want to see if you can adjust.
Well, now I can't hear, so...
You get one. You can either hear or... speak, not both. I'm going to spend this entire stream in this cave, and I'm not even going to get the, thingy. Hello.
I can barely hear a little bit.
And boy howdy do you need to turn down your microphone about a quadrillion decibels.
I need to figure out how to do that.
What are you trying to get? Asks Lord Apkinchat. A dragon egg. We need to get a dragon egg so that somebody can make an omelet, not even, like, for a useful reason. What would be a useful reason to get a dragon egg? Asks Lord Apkinchat. I mean, fair enough. Maybe to become a dragon tamer? Get a baby dragon? Oops, you are not the person I thought you were.
There's a thunderstorm going on outside. I apologize.
I mean, you have no idea how bad your mic is right now.
Oh, it's picking up my video cam mic. No wonder. Let me try seeing if...
Okay, Dargon dead. Frickin' finally.
Yeah, why is it picking up my video cam mic?
It probably became the default when everything...
Yeah, but it won't find it in here. You like hearing thunder, everybody?
Yeah,
let me
so
mute
much,
myself while I'm doing that.
Just close it and reopen it. It'll probably find it that. The browsers can be weird about actually catching new audio devices. Do. It's just
there we go.
There we definitely don't go.
No, that was the wrong. There we go. Okay, how about now?
It is exactly the same, 1000% unchanged.
Well, now it's using the gaming headset, so sorry. I will turn the volume. Oh, wait, that's output. Let me go to input. Oh, yeah, it's still showing. Wait, I thought I...
It does have an input option and an output option. I hate this. I don't want to let the demon get away, because, you know what? Just let the demon get away. Who even cares? Who's not a friend? Julia. Julia's not a friend. But you need experience, says Lord Apkin-chat. Not actually very much. That's not really a major problem right now. And dealing with this jerk just like running away and never showing up again is so not worth any time. Duper heavily wounded. 6 loaves of bread. Boy, that was one rich Dargon. He had 6 loaves of bread. Okay, this is back where I came from. You hear something to the north, almost certainly another Dargon. Why, look, it's another Dargon. These are the freaking trees of this game. The last, it's been a few games since we had the trees, by which I don't specifically mean that enemy, because they've been in most of the games, but like, you know, the enemy that's just, oh, so it's going to be the absolute worst possible enemy that's just constantly the most annoying nuisance possible. That enemy.
I got it working.
Hooray.
Now I could leave myself unmuted and let thunder and lightning sounds come in.
I mean, now that you're not at infinity decibels, it probably isn't that big of a deal.
It is not picking up the right speaker very well. It's hit or miss on that one, so oh well. But I mean, at least it's working and it's not piercing my right ear and right head.
You are still very loud. You should probably turn down.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to do that.